So Dave said he's working on a project in the toy box, and he just went and bought a whole bunch of wood. So let's go inside and see what the heck he's doing.
Breaking news, the toy box is getting cabinets so ye can get organized to build more cabinets.
We're Dave and Karen from Wax on Wheels. We roll, we camp, and yeah, we play. What you doing now, Dave?
You got everything all moved around.
Getting ready to move down this thing.
You got a little plan on a piece of paper?
Architects use CAD. Dave uses crayons and confidence.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, where's the front door?
Front door's right here.
Okay, so these could be countertops and cabinets below and above, or
Right, cabinets.
shelves above?
Yeah, cabinets up here, cabinets below. Well, it's gonna be the row of cabinets down here with a countertop. Takes a right-hand turn all the way out to the door.
Okay. Everything's open.
Open shelves. There'll be roll-out shelves.
Roll-out shelves.
Yeah.
And what about up on top?
Up standard, none of them have 18 inches or 20 inches of plywood for a backsplash with outlets in it. Plus, and then we're gonna have, I don't know, 36 inches of cabinet above.
No room for cabinets here? Perfect spot for a beer keg.
That's built in down here.
Oh, okay.
And then here, gonna have two countertops with a drop down right here for the, put the chop saw right in here.
And why are you working on this instead of making cabinets for the laundry room?
I gotta get this all set up before I can do that. I gotta make sure Davey takes care of himself
Well,
before
I may
anything
have
else.
to deduct a few beers for putting the laundry room in the back.
That's it. I quit. I quit. That's it. I'm done.
Would you look at that? Actual progress. I'll alert the media.
How's it going in here?
Oh,
Wow, look at all the storage you're gonna have.
yeah.
Look at that precision. You can measure it with a micrometer or just a good squint. That easy to do when you're built more for brains and flexibility.
Come on, dude. You can do it.
Or when you're trying to remember where you put the 𝗷𝗲𝗋𝗲𝗋. And he's up. Somebody hand that man this 𝗷𝗲𝗋𝗲𝗋.
Look at that. Good as gold.
Where are you at now in this process?
Got the bases pretty much so complete.
Cabinets with tops. Next thing you know, there'll be drawers, shelves, and maybe even organization. Ah yes, the solution to every project problem. Buy another tool.
What you putting together here? A new toy?
A new toy,
What is this?
a router table.
I'm glad you're happy.
Look,
That edge is smoother than Dave's head.
Now I tell you what, if we have a tornado, I'm gonna go get in one of these cabinets.
yeah,
Look at that. Perfectly smooth edges. Because clearly, rough cuts are for amateurs.
got the tops all on, secured down. Now it's going to start making the drawers and roll-out shelves.
Oh, it's time for roll-out shelves and drawer boxes. Because clearly the man wasn't challenged enough already.
I'm going to go right there.
You cut all these?
Yeah, sure did.
Oh, did you use a router down the middle?
Now potato blade. These are for the shelves.
Okay. Can I see what the dado thing is you're talking about?
Shiny, priceless, expensive. Finally, a tool that matches Dave's personality.
All these are, see all the different sizes, thicknesses of them. And those are two blades in there. And what you do is just stack them all together. And it makes up different widths so you can cut slots like that.
And now we move on to the drawers with specialty hardware. Yeah, about that. There isn't any.
In the face of this drawer box, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a scoop handle in it right there. And I made this template to go on there. so I can route it out and put the scoop in it. And what I'm using with my router is a pattern bit. And what it is, it's 1.5 inches long, but on the base of it, there's a bearing which will ride right on the edge of the pattern.
Ah, cut-off handles, practical, stylish, and one less excuse to buy $20 drawer pulls.
Alright, there, pop the pattern off. And there it is.
Wow, looking good. They come all the way out?
Yep, full extension.
Gonna hold a lot of weight in those?
100 pounds a box.
Oh, let's see these.
These I didn't do the handle because there's a little lip underneath here.
Oh,
You just grab it like that.
ah. So, these roll out as well?
They do, they do.
Sure enough.
So,
Oh, good job, Dave. Can't wait to see it till it's completely done.
I can't wait either. I get tired of doing it.
Uh-huh.
Killing me.
Hang in there, Dave. Greatness takes time and a few more beers.
Dave says he's got it done, so let's go take a look. Oh, all the pulled drawers, places to stash stuff underneath. Got his cabinets above. Backsplash if stuff doesn't fall back there.
Not bad for a project that started with, I've got an idea.
He's got his saw and his pullouts. Nice, nice. To my advice, he actually set these cabinets on top back in so he'd have more working room in front. He still has to put some outlets in here. And then also, he's got the holes drilled for the shelves. So he just has to get them installed. Pretty good work. Looks like he's pretty well moved in already. He's got crap everywhere.
Ah yes, the organization system of a genius. Laundry room, mud room, office, pantry, and closet. Oh yeah, Dave's just warming up. Somebody get this man a TV deal.
This is what the laundry room looked like without cabinetry. I designed the layout in floorplanner.com, and Dave got busy. What you got there, kind of wood?
that pre-finished birch ply,
And why did you choose that?
because I don't have to finish the inside of the cabinets.
Let's see what you got done over there.
Sides and tops and bottoms. There's the base cabinets. The doors are being made out of MDF.
Why'd you choose MDF?
Cheap.
Heavy duty.
Well, it's cheap and it's very stable.
Cheap, stable, heavy. Sounds like Dave's first truck.
Oh, so those are the 36s we're just looking at?
Mm-hmm.
These 42s above the sink, and then cabinet and drawers.
These are just mock-up doors. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to make sure that the hinges I picked, the back set, allows the doors to open back to back.
Every cut brings him one step closer to greatness. Or another 𝗷𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 run.
Just like that. And then a little screw goes in there.
Uh-huh.
And this is the dado I made to accept the wood. Time to put it together. And what we'll do is we got to build it all upside down and backwards. Put a little glue on the end of it. And that's it.
Oh.
See, and it makes that nice and flush.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Dave, how many cabinets do you think you've built in your lifetime?
Miles.
Miles and miles.
Miles and miles.
And not one left turn.
What's with the, like, groove you got on the ends
That's
here?
called a dado. And that's the plywood fits right in there and ensures that it's square. It's a very, very tight joint.
Geometry never looked so good.
Well, there's the sink base cabinet with the drawer bank all ready to go. What are these little balls for?
Those are little rubber balls. They're called space balls.
And when you put a panel inside the rail and stile on a door, you put them in there. And what it does is it allows the panel to expand and contract without shaking around it.
Nothing like a perfect fit to restore a man's faith in measurements.
This on it. Grab a hold of the bottom of these things, pull them forward, and it locks into the drawer.
So after going through all these colors in here and multiple books, I had a whole bunch of these taped on the wall, and I finally got it down to like 5 or 6. And then I had a friend over and I said, which one of these do you like? And she pointed to this a particular one. And then I liked soft sage. We went into Lowe's and I gave him this little soft sage. I said, do you have anything that's just a hair grayer? Dave went walking down a little ways, and then he came back. He goes, well, how about this one? And I put it up to it, and I go, perfect! It was just a little bit grayer. Came home, and I looked at the name on it, and I went, you're not going to believe this. I said, you walked down there, and you picked one color out of thousands that they have in there. It's the exact same color as my friend Nancy picked out on the wall. Couldn't believe it. So, Nancy and Dave picked Sensible Hue, and that's what we're going to do for the cabinets. Well, you got yourself your own spray booth set up here.
You want to call it that.
How many coats are you going to have to put on?
Put 2 on it.
This is where every flat surface becomes a drying rack.
Yeah, got all the doors up here. Well, aren't you just a little kitchen and bath studio in here? This must bring back memories for you.
Oh, painful.
Painful memories. You mean you just don't cut a big old square out of the back end?
Well, I could. Ooh la la.
Here's the final product. Now we're just waiting for our dark countertop and get our sink put in.
Another masterpiece in the books, but the mudroom's already calling his name.
Thanks for rolling with Wax on Wheels. Want to help our channel grow? Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and click that bell, or we'll come Jeep chasing you. Hey, and leave us a comment. Even a quick hello makes our day. So roll, camp, play, and maybe fix something, and have a beer.